We need to talk about the signal chats that are exposing everything, and this is more just a couple of guys against eyes showing up very conveniently at where eyes is popping up. It is interesting, right? How they know where eyes is going to be, because some people were asking the question: have you seen ice in your city, in your state? And so many people are replying that no, we have not seen this. It has been very surgical operations. This in Minneapolis is very different from the rest of the United States. And thanks to Cam Higby, I need to highlight his account. Make sure you follow Cam Higby on X. News and commentary. He infiltrated this signal chats in Minneapolis, and this is impressive. All the organization, this is baffling what we are witnessing here. I have infiltrated organizational signal groups all around Minneapolis with the sole intention of tracking down federal agents and impeding, assaulting, and obstructing them. Buckle up, all will be revealed. Each area of the city has a signal or several signals. Let's start with a screen recording of all members of the South Side group to start. So, yeah, it was this screenshot of all those members. There's like a capping of 1,000 members per group. And every single of this group was assigned to an area of the city, and they had this assigned these tasks. As in, some had reconnaissance, some that were adding plates, suspicious plates to databases. This was extremely organized, and the question that everybody's asking is, who is paying for all this? Because these people are getting paid in some way or another. Minneapolis Signal infiltrated. I have been undercover inside the groups for days. You will notice emojis next to people's names. Here's a key for what those emojis mean. The highlighted positions are the most crucial. Most are self-explanatory. Mobile patrols spend their entire shift searching for suspicious vehicles. When they find one, they send it to the group so that plate checkers can compare with the database and see if it's a known federal vehicle or if the patrol can make the confirmation so that the database can be updated. Dispatch runs a max-out call all day telling protesters where ICE has been spotted and how they can be best impeded. So, yeah, so they had these icons to distinguish the tasks that every guy in the Signal chat are going to. I forgot to mention that Signal is an app. It's like message. It's like Telegram, WhatsApp, iMessage, Facebook Messenger, in which you can organize groups and you can sort people by groups. And yeah, it works both on your phone and your PC as well. Minneapolis Signal infiltrated. For each occupation or shift position, protesters have to undergo training. Again, this is way more complex than anybody had imagined. There's literal training in here. It's unclear what the training entails, but he also discovered the training PDF later on. Other than numerous slides of instruction, I've seen it mentioned repeatedly, who is paying for all this? And each chat for a specific part of each city has smaller districts broken up within it called patrol zones, which guide ICE chasers on where they should be and position. Imagine the level of organization of this. Yeah, there has to be some kind of hierarchy to make sense of who is leading whom to where, who is organizing, who is creating this chat, who is creating these groups. And they have already, of course, disbanded from these chats because they have been completely exposed. This post has millions of views already, and most of these people were aware that they had been exposed, and they just ran away to create more other Signal chat groups. Although what I think is that they're gonna try to figure out another way to communicate. But again, there's so many people. Imagine if every group is capped at 1,000 members. It is so easy. It should be quote unquote easy to infiltrate. They're gonna say that what Cam Higby said, anyone can do that. This because for some reason it is obvious that he could do that. He deserves a Pulitzer Prize for this. Here's a screen recording of the plate database as well as a link to its instructions. All right. You see that there's like a Google Drive. No, this is archived under proton.me. Minneapolis, Minnesota ice plates data documentation. There's an ongoing effort to establish easier ways to view and interact with the data set. Please refer to this document. So they share this document, and these are the instructions in case you see a suspicious vehicle and you log in the plate into the data set and compare if they have been spotted in other parts of the city, if they are a confirmed federal officer. Yeah, I'm sure that I don't think that this is peaceful protesting. I don't think this is peaceful protesting. I think this should be illegal as F. Here's a screenshot of the active dispatch call. It's always active, as well as a shift change. You can see folks are changing their emojis, clocking in and out. I will also attach below a video of dispatch actually tracking the vehicle I was in claiming that we were confirmed ICE. They constantly misidentify vehicles. Pay attention to the emojis tagged on plate checks. So you see there's a screenshot as well, and this is the video that Cam Higby shared.
White Chevy Silverado with the newly changed plates with the coexist sticker on the back. We're on Irving and Lake Street.
These are the people communicating with each other, and it's like this radio communicating with each other and saying, okay, we're describing this vehicle and describing the vehicle that Cam Higby is in at that moment. Yeah, it's like a criminal organization. I mean, can I don't know, can they be a recode, or I think that is the term.
Going north on Irving. We seem to be the only commuters following. Just wanted to give an update on our location.
Thank you. Do you have anyone in the car with you?
Yes, I do.
Lovely. Thank you.
And we are getting a photo sent to the chat for confirmation.
Isn't this crazy?
This is John 612. That we are at Grand and Lake. We're heading toward Irving. We can try and join you.
Thank you, John 612.
Hey, this is Lokito. I'm getting some messages from the WhatsApp group that they're driving around on 28, 29 Pleasant and Pillsbury Avenue. If you want to swing by there first, I'm making my way down that way as well.
It's like those taxi services that they have all this organization of who is where, going where. And yes, it's like this is a full-time jobs. We're talking about full-time jobs. And again, who is funding all this? Yeah, domestic terrorist operations. Literally, there's no way. There's no other way to call it.
I am on Lake and Park.
I'll relay to the Spanish chat, or sorry, relay to the Uptown Whittier.
Tired.
Thanks, Aaron.
That Ford just gray Ford just last.
Found the car.
That's us.
It's empty. That's it.
Please go on mute. John 612, please go on mute.
It's gonna be a right, the next right.
Lokito, go ahead.
The next right, Chicago.
Yeah, that gray F-150 just drove past me on the opposite way towards Cedar. That was on Lake and Park.
That's us.
Thanks.
You could say we've got 2 commuters back.
You're telling me in the comments that Carolyn Leavitt is going to be live in 20 minutes to address this. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Lori, for that. I'm going to keep an eye on that in case we take a look at that live.
Behind that F-150.
That's confirmed.
Do we have anyone in this call who's at 28th, 29th Pleasant right now? Lokito, you're not there, correct?
Don't wave at them.
Yeah, do not wait.
Correct, I am on 3rd and Lake. I will be there in probably like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, they're all speaking at that chat. Who's keeping track of all that? Are they using AI to keep track of all that? That is just baffling.
This is Liv. I'm at Cedar and Lake going west. Do you want me to keep an eye out?
gonna take the next
I'm
left.
concerned about the reports from
Next
the Spanish WhatsApp about 28th to 29th and Pleasant. Ern's relaying to Uptown, but Loquito, if you could head there, if you
Okay, they have a Spanish WhatsApp. I could infiltrate that one. I could do it. If they're not paid, they're more stupid than some of them must be doing that for free. You know, that brainwash people.
If you-
They're the most useful
if you're up for
idiots in
heading
the
there
planet.
and you're only a minute or two out, that'd be
28th,
great.
29th Pleasant.
Hey, this is Fubar. We're also about a minute out.
These 5 observers are on there. KM, I'll probably have you stay on that F-150. But anyone else that's on this call that is currently on that F-150, I think we could use our resources and energy better somewhere else.
Sprout, I agree. If there's somewhere you want to send us, that's great. Otherwise, we could go up into Phillips.
If you want to go up into Phillips, that's great. I'm going to attempt a roll call here in a minute.
There's a long stretch of he's filming the car that is following them right there. That's crazy. Just insane. They're provided with multiple NGO links to assist them with rent, food, etc. Wouldn't be surprised, even without USAID. Can you imagine everything that they did when USAID still existed? Now what? Yeah, 100% being followed. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. This is absolutely insane. Here's a recording of protesters actively tailing the vehicle I was in, labeling me as ICE and instructing commuters, ICE chasers, to follow me. I mean, can you imagine if you are just a dude inside an SUV and they tag you as in you're some kind of I'm gonna jump into this video.
We're not ICE. Why are you guys following us? And they leave like right when we get out of the car. We're not ICE. We're not ICE. We're following them because they were following us.
No? You look suspicious as fuck. We're not ICE, so we're letting them know.
Wait. So should people follow and harass any suspicious-looking person?
You look suspicious. We're gonna follow you. That is the rationale. These people are insane.
Get out of here.
Why are you guys following us?
Because you're fucking ICE.
We're not ICE.
Because you're effing ICE, says the Karen.
No, and they... Not ICE. Not in a nice vehicle, right?
No.
Right. Get in your truck and get the fuck out.
Why?
Because you need to go. Confirmed ICE.
We're not ICE.
American citizens.
These people are
Same with the
insane.
people that you're abducting. Get out.
We're not because we're being followed.
I mean, these are crazy people. These people are insane. It takes cojones to do this. So many of them. These are like two guys.
Following us, and they came up. We didn't even know they were following us until they came up and said, "We've been following you, reporter, independent journalist."
Go report something.
Okay.
Go to the airport.
We don't want people following us.
Go to the airport.
And hurting us when we get home.
They're not gonna hurt you. They're gonna stay right behind you. They're gonna stay right
all
behind
the way
you.
back to where we're staying, right?
Great.
Yeah, no, we don't want that. It's why we're Americans. Why are we being forced out of a neighborhood? We're reporters.
We have Americans being detained.
We're not detaining
by
anybody.
people who are claiming to be federal agents.
We're not.
You know, I get comments on X. You know, Americans have been detained and held in cells and tortured and even killed. Yeah, I got comments like that on X. I just ignore them. Because yeah, so many people. I don't know what kind of rotten, out of date Kool-Aid are they drinking, but it's not good. It's past the date, way past the date.
Claiming that.
So you can tell we're a little bit on edge.
That's fine, but it doesn't give you.
You can tell we're a little bit on edge. No, man. Wow. Yeah, that's how you understand that. Yeah, it takes a special dude like Cam Higby to do this thing.
They like to run people out of town.
Yeah. So why are you here though? I mean,
We're
Are you
reporters.
going to join the protest against ICE?
We are reporters.
You're reporters with who?
I'm an independent journalist. I sell my
Independent
footage.
journalist? What's your handle?
What's my handle?
Yeah.
I sell my footage.
Really? Yeah, you're
Yes.
pretty established.
I sell my
Where are your
footage.
press credentials?
I have them in my pocket. I showed them
Do you have
repeatedly.
press credentials?
Yes, they're in my pocket. 1 second.
No, this is way too much. A new group chat for each zone is made each day. The chats are dated and deleted at the end of each day. This is likely to avoid detection, record keeping, and consequences. By midday, the group chats hit maximum capacity allowed by Signal, and people who are not chasing federal agents are asked to leave to create room for those who are. The dispatch calls are also reach maximum capacity constantly. I believe it's 50 people maximum, which means at any given time in each small zone, there are 50 people people chasing agents. And I don't know how this platform works, but maybe it helps you back up what is in those chats and just have an offline backup, and then you delete the chat. The quasi police force uses a system called Salute, which calls out the size of federal units, activity, locations, uniforms, times, and locations. That is the acronym stands for. Then they instruct their ICE chasers to follow and confront agents at their known locations. I mean, it doesn't get any crazier than this. It can't get any crazier than this. They are everywhere, and local police are cooperating with the ICE chasers. Here, an observer calls out a possible agent but says she's just out walking her dog, so can't continue on. Dispatch call for backup, quote unquote. Also below is a message indicating that local PD may get involved as ICE hinders public safety. Wow. These thugs apparently have a home base, though I haven't been able to identify it. There's an ICE chaser indicating that he is expected there. No, this is beyond insane. And more dispatch chatter. And the protesters use a mutual aid system. And please pay attention to this. I tried to join the mutual aid that from Bloomington. An administrator told me that it was a vetted chat for teachers and that I'd need to describe my relationship to a school and give my real name. I couldn't do that, so I never made it in. Why are there teachers aiding in this effort? I mean, this is completely insane. Again, make sure to follow Cam Higby for more updates. There is an admin list for several chats. This generally consists of code names. I will be reporting more of this. Make sure that you follow me on my Power Pundit channel. You're right now watching my show on my Body Language Guy channel, but clips like this one that we just watched, this A to Z, what is happening with those Signal group chats on Minneapolis, I'm going to put that on my Power Pundit channel for American politics, mainly for American politics, so make sure that you follow and subscribe to me there. But I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. There's more to come, but meanwhile, I'm Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Power Pundit. Much love and